Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is March 11th. Oh Lord, 2020. Is it March? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what day is it. It is actually March 11th. I just got off work. It's about 10 to 2, and the whole world is just going nuts. Ooh, it's not even that hot. It's actually quite beautiful right now. Okay. Thank you for all your comments. You folks are just awesome. I'm hoping that this video comes out properly. My phone, between last night and turning it on this morning, just totally ate poop, and I ended up having to do a factory reset on the phone. So yeah, I think definitely my electronic equipment definitely has whatever virus, maybe an attitude virus or just an old age virus. Go figure, right? Yeah, you guys just awesome. Thank you so much. And actually, a couple of questions. One that was asked. Primarily was what kind of supermarkets do I have around in my area? Well, I have Ralph's, which is part of the Kroger family. So, and Kroger is like, back east and everything. So, Kroger supermarkets, Ralph's. I have Albertsons, Vaughn's Pavilions. Aldi, what else? Grocery outlet. Yeah, mainly the Vaughn's and the Ralph's, which is the Kroger family. I'm not sure if they're part of Fry's or Winn-Dixie or Publix. Not exactly sure. I haven't been back east, so I used to be familiar with that and everything. So yeah, definitely. And also another question was about the PayPal link underneath below. I don't know, it's not working. So what has to be done, I believe, is it has to be copied and pasted in the browser. Because even when I post it, even if you put in the if I put in the pay my PayPal account, it doesn't act like a hyperlink. So there is that. And yes, I am definitely being careful about this coronavirus. In fact, actually, as an hour ago, LA County officials just announced that we have our first death in LA County. So, and at the store right now, everybody was people were really going nuts. God, I hope you folks just stay level-headed, stay calm and cool about this whole situation. It could definitely only get worse, and the media giving you all sorts of mixed information with the CDC. The media just hyperventilating everything, and then the CDC is basically saying, just calm down. So I understand the confusion, and the confusion sets in a lot of the fear. So I just don't want any of you folks to just go nuts. So be smart, just with a fine sieve and everything, just sort out all the information as best as possible. And especially in your own area, don't go so much as by, oh my God, things are happening really bad in the East Coast and in the West Coast or in the Midwest. I would say just concentrate really honestly in your local area and forget about the other regions, because honestly, it's more important for where you are in localized areas that you see the ebb and flow of the situation, of the hysteria and the media and stuff like that. So yeah, just concentrate on your own. Don't pay too much mind of what's going on the coast and everything. It's just smart, because whatever we see that's happening in China or Italy or Germany or whatever is so much more different over here, in California and Los Angeles. And it's certainly very, very different for where you are. Just right now we just have to, more than ever, we just have to be smart. And again, just don't go nuts and overbuying everything, because as it is, you will be most certainly regretting, if and when the time comes that some sort of resolve comes about this, and you're going to end up being stuck with $2,000 or $3,000 worth of stuff that you may or may not most likely be able to return in limited quantity amounts, and possibly not even at full value. So yeah, it's just my advice for you folks. I really do care about you guys, and I just don't want you to see you get crammed, really financially. And also, just my bit of advice: have some liquidable assets, have some cash reserves out there, because with the economy that's going on right now, who knows what's going to happen with the stock market. This morning it was pretty down, I think. So I was kind of expecting it to be a roller coaster, given yesterday's rally and everything. But yeah, it's just nuts, my friends. So just have some maybe cash reserves, but again, use your own best judgment, because we never know what's going to happen. We might get electronically shut out of our own accounts. So that's a possibility. Remember what happened with the 2008 crash, where a lot of people, especially with those folks that were with Washington Mutual, and I believe, yeah, because Wells Fargo, I had just closed my Wells Fargo about 3 months prior to the crash, mainly because we were just flat broke, and ended up having during that whole mess, actually had to bounce a check or two. So yeah, that came to bite me in the butt, but we all had to do what we were doing and stuff like that. So my goodness, that's in fact, right now, if you folks, oh my goodness, there's bugs around here. If you folks notice the link to our CEO, Brian Cornell, that he announced, the public announcement of our part for Target that we're going to be doing now, is implementing a lot of cleaning procedures. So now I was trying to actually check my my schedule on Workday, but this phone right here has all my Workday and everything. Oh, excuse me, and my Chronos. So when it crashed, I wasn't able to do anything. So, but I kind of looked on the paper, and yeah, my schedule next week is going to be pretty full. So thank goodness on that. So Target Corporation is going to definitely be doing our part and ensuring that we have clean safety measures implemented throughout all our stores. I'm not sure worldwide, but most definitely here in the United States and locally, wherever you folks are, we're going to be doing our parts. Just in general, and it's just a smart thing. And I hope other organizations and other major companies and retailers. I know Walmart is definitely doing it, but we all have to do our part. We all have to do everything. I know there's a couple of employees that are routinely washing their hands, whether they touch their face or not. So I can most assure you that at our store here in La Cañada, we are we're doing our part, and we're not scared, but we're trying to reassure our guests that we're doing our part to protect the general public as well as ourselves, in order to maintain an open business for the local community and the surrounding community. So I'm not speaking for the company, but I'm just assuring you that, yeah, our little store, we're definitely trying. So, and things are so nutso right now. We're I believe as per corporate orders, we're not even allowed to stock the shelves with such said items of antibacterial or wipes and everything. So as we get them in on the truck, and again, we don't know what's coming in on the truck, and pretty much no Target does. Just be patient with us. Be patient with Target Corporation. Please, don't bark at us. Don't yell at us. Don't point the finger at us. We're doing our part. We have no idea when or where we're going to get any of cleaning supplies, antibacterial, this and that, wipes or whatever. So please, and I'm not going to speak for other retailers, but I'm speaking for at least Target employees, wherever you are. Please, be patient with us. You have to realize one thing for certain. We are also risking our lives and our health to benefit for you to keep the stores open. And it's not a matter of keeping... I know some folks are saying, well, you guys are just kicking ass on getting overtime. Well, that's not necessary. Like the hours that I'm picking up is pretty much going to fill the hours that I should have been getting on a normal 40 hours a week. So where I'm like 18, 20 hours a week, I might just be breaking even, you know, on a legal level on a regular 40-hour week. So, and that can't last too long. So please be patient with us. I understand the hysteria. I know you're scared, and I know that everybody's freaking out, and the whole world is just a ball of confusion. It's like a billiard table. It's like a bumper pool table right now, as it is. But, you know, we're doing our best, and we really don't have any answers. As the trucks come in and roll out, whatever merchandise is on the truck, we don't know. And we're getting it out as fast as we can. Antibacterial, wipes, toilet tissue, whatever it is that you need. You know, we're doing it. So, and again, you know, we're risking ourselves, you know, to help the general public. So, you know, when they asked me if I could come in, I'm like, yeah, sure, you know, no big deal. And actually, as I was leaving, you know, I clocked off at 1:30. The whole store in the front end was a mess. And I know that they would have liked, you know, for me to stay and help out. And I would have really liked to stay and help out. But I have, you know, other prior engagements and everything. And I knew the poop was really going to hit the fan when I was taking my break. And I just barely, because we were so busy, I barely got to take my 15-minute break. Just within the last half hour of my shift. So, and then that's when I saw the news feed that LA County is just, and it just came in on the news feed, just reported our first death. So now the general public here in LA County is, I'm sure, going to go into a frenzy and really go into panic mode. So, and keep a level head. If you have children, my sage advice, because I've seen this with parents right now, parents with children in the stores, if you're in the stores and you're not getting your needs met, do not get angry in front of your children. Do not show your anger to the general public or employees there otherwise, because your children are going to see this, and your children are going to get scared without any reason. And they're more confused than you are, because it's quite possibly they've never seen you in this kind of a mode of your life. You're scared, and you're showing this fear, and you're showing anger, and we can't be doing this to our kids. Let me tell you, I'll speak this from experience. Between my ex-wife and I having our arguments and looking back as we argued and everything in the past, it's not going to help them. And it's not certainly going to do anything positive for them for when they go to school, you know. It's just it just might completely shut them down, you know, mental-wise. So let's think about our children first, you know. So when you're out there in general public, traffic's getting bad, you're coming in and out of traffic to go to a shopping center or a mall or a grocery store or whatever to get whatever supplies you need. Let's show patience for our children. You know, we don't want to turn into an ugly monster over the kids and because this will traumatize the kid right now, you know, and whatever's happening, we can't do that. So let's be smart about it, my friends. All right, well, I'm hoping this video takes, oh, luckily, actually, the bus that I caught last night, just right over here over my shoulder, it was the short bus. It just got me to Orange Grove and, or actually Lincoln and Woodbury, but it saved me an hour because that way I didn't have to take this long, winding, dark path that you had seen me take in the past. So it saved me a mile walk, and I was able to get over there. This walk over here is, I don't like it. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that it's really depressing, and it's really, really cold over there. Luckily, I made it home briskly with maybe just some light sprinkles, no heavy rain. So definitely God was watching out for me. And I woke up this morning and I was pretty tired, only to wake up to this phone right here just crashing. But I ended up doing a hard reboot on this, so I'm going to probably have to do it again and properly reset it, because when I reset it, it was not connected to the Wi-Fi. So I need to re-back up or whatever I need to do. All right, my friends. Whew, I think, is there anything else? I think there was another question that I am forgetting to address. That's it. I think that is it. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, there was one question like on, no, there wasn't a question. There was a comment made on the Facebook page that I'm part of as far as target employees and stuff like that. And I saw it really quick on my Facebook page, and it says, you know, how can Target ask me as a cashier to do cleaning implementations in our store? I did not sign up for this, and I got really perturbed about that. I really got really angry, and I made a comment, and it's like, basically right now we need to do all our parts. Never mind the fact that, look, we're cashiers. This is not Trader Joe's, where Trader Joe's does everything. You are not just a cashier. You're just not a bagger. You're just not going to get shopping carts or unloading truck or whatever and receiving. At Trader Joe's, you do everything. You learn everything. And right now, more than anything, you as a cashier, even though you say you didn't sign up for this, it is your diligence, not just for yourself, but your friends and family, to make sure that wherever you go, that conditions are as clean as possible. In this state of emergency of our world and our country alone, or your city, or your state, or your neighborhood and community. Most likely, definitely, this person that said that comment is not a follower of mine. But this goes out to anybody that is or works in retail. Whatever your position is that you signed on when you were hired, forget that now. Now we have to do our part as employees to make sure. How would you like to go into a restaurant, a store, or whatever, and you're second guessing the cleanliness of said establishment? You want to walk in there reassured more than ever in your life, that the conditions there are clean, especially if you have children. That the children are going to be catching anything, because, let's face it, kids always touch their face. They're always putting things in their mouth. So you want to be assured for your friends and family and your children, but above all, and everything else, that an establishment is properly cleaned as best as possible, and on a regular basis, because that is what we're doing now. We are wiping down not just our back room for our areas where we work, but also where the general public is. Definitely, whether we have a cafe or a Starbucks, what have you, we are doing our part. So how dare you to say that Target, I'm a cashier, this is not what I signed on. This is most definitely what you signed on. Don't be a Karen. And this goes for Target employees, because we know what a Karen is. Don't be like that. Do not be like that. You did not sign on this. You signed on to be a cashier only. Well, let me tell you something. You need to do your part. Because if not, everything's going to break down. Then you might as well just quit Target and just go be a Karen. Is that what you want to do? Maybe it's just old age and experience speaking here, but it is not beneath me to go what I do. Like earlier this afternoon, an employee was rushing, and when he was lifting the box, the glue from the bottom of the box ripped open, and 2 big bottles of Pine Sol broke all over. And he felt bad, and I kept telling him, bro, you know, don't worry about it. It happens right now, you know. It happens to all of us, you know. It's just, and it bothered him. I go, you know what, just relax, you know. It's okay. It's okay. It happens to us. You're not a machine. You're not a robot. You're only human. And this was not something that you did on your own. And heaven forbid, you know, it doesn't matter. Things happen. We all got together, 3 or 4 of us, cleaned up the mess. One spotter over on one aisle, another one in one aisle. Make sure telling the guests that you can't walk through because you might slip and fall. And we resolved it. Took 10-15 minutes, but we resolved it. We cleaned it up. And that's what we do. We work together to make sure that we have a safe environment, not just for us, but also for the general public and our guests. So, yes. It is your duty. It is your diligence. And if you don't like it, quit. It's as simple as that. Just don't bitch and moan. Just quit. Right? All right, my friends, I'm going to end it right here. You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other. Help one another. More than ever now, my friends. Don't take today for granted, most certainly. Live for the moment, pull down your pants, and slide on that ice. I'm sorry about this, they're doing maintenance. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, what we're doing, hit the subscribe. Hit the bell. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on, and let's help each other also, okay? Let's check on our neighbors. Let's be a little bit closer with our community. Okay? Let's just reassure each other. Call friends and family. Check up on them. Do you need anything? Is there anything I can get? I don't have this, well, you know, I have some extra of this, or I have some extra of that. Would you like me to go get something for you if they have it, if I can get it or buy it? And also, my friends, another thing that I want to touch base on, if you don't feel safe going out to the movies, to go to restaurants or whatever, then don't. Then definitely do not put yourself out there. If you have the capability and the ability to work from home, then most certainly do so. It'll be less stress on you and yourself and your family and friends. I would highly suggest that. And if you don't want to go out and eat, then call Gruber, call Postmates. It might be worth the extra investment for a peace of mind. That's all I can say. I won't be able to afford it, but I'm not afraid. I'm out here doing what I need to do. And for someone that used to work in a hospital in housekeeping, I'm not afraid of all this stuff. So. And don't forget, I have some really, really bad asthma. And you heard my breathing last night, so yeah. If anybody should be worried as far as being health compromised, I'll be 54 on Friday. Severe asthma. And I'm here and about. You don't see me having a mask. I love you all. Comments? If you don't want to post the comments, email the comments, and we'll touch bases from there. TC, thank you so much, my dear. I will be communicating with you. I love you all. Have a beautiful day, and I will post this when I get home. I gotta eat. I've had coffee, but I am hungry again. I love you all. Bye-bye.